Hi, my name is Rebecca and welcome to Yarn and Pajamas. Today is Crochet Podcast number 40. I have a quick one for you guys tonight. I didn't really get a whole lot finished this past week. I had a lot of stuff to do over the weekend, so I didn't have a whole lot of crochet time. So we are just going to get started and I will show you guys my one and only whip. Which, are you guys ready for some cuteness overload? Because I finished the ice cream gnome. Look how cute he is. There's this little top. There's his back and his bottom. I did, when I was sewing on his hat, I cinched it just too tight. But I thought about going back and undoing it, but I thought, nah, I am just going to leave it alone and let it be. His little cherry on the top. In the pattern, it has like a cherry here on the shoulder, but I just put the one cherry and I didn't put any sprinkles. She has like sewn on beads, but I didn't do that. So this is a pattern. It's a paid for pattern by Kimmell IN, and I will link it down below. I did use paint box cotton DK for him, so he is a little bit bigger than my normal sized gnomes. He's still small, but he's a little bit bigger. Paint box cotton DK is a number 3 weight. His beard here is the felted wool. I used just like a cream color and then like some pink and green just to make it look like melty stripes down his beard. So the colors I used. The red here is rose wine or red wine. The brown is called coffee bean here. This is called lime green, bubblegum pink, vanilla cream for this, and this. And then this brown is called soft fudge. Now his little stem right here, I believe, is a scrap, let's see, of Katona cotton that I just had laying downstairs. So for the gnome, I used a 2.5 millimeter hook, and then I went down to a size 2 millimeter hook for the stem here. But the only thing that I did different from her pattern was this cherry. So I made the cherry just a little bit smaller than what was in her pattern. It was turning out huge, so I just took an increase round out and went with it. So there he is, all finished up. And since I've shown him to you guys, I'm going to take him and give him to who I made him for, which was a gentleman I work with, his wife. I made it for her. So that is my only only finished object. I have been working on 2 whips. One of them is my gnome surprise, which I can't show you here. That one's coming along. I'm not finished. I'm a slow crocheter, but I'm getting there. I mean, look how long it took me to finish him. I've been working on him since the beginning of April. So I'm a little bit slow. Sorry, Julie. But I have also been working on the gnome that's living in here. April must be like gnome month. And this is that Harry Potter gnome that I kind of like franken done. So I'm working on the body of him right now. I did a little bit more. I probably did about 1.5 inches more of his body. I'm using a Pam Pino body. So a body from one of the patterns from Pam Pino. Gnomes, I think is what she's called now. So I'm using that body style, which is my favorite gnome body. And then from Crafty is Cool, which is a free pattern, I am making her sorting hat. And I'm using a small hook and small yarn. And I believe it's going to be just the right size for a gnome hat. So I stopped working on the hat so I could work on the body so that I would know how big to make the brim of the hat, I guess. Like how much bigger I needed to go with the hat. So I can't finish on the hat until I finish the body. So I'm using Katona cotton in jet black and lemon for the body parts. And I showed you last time I had his nose done and both of his arms. I have one. I feel the other one. Both arms done. And yes, he is a Hufflepuff. A Hufflepuff Harry Potter gnome. And for the hat, I believe this one is called Chocolate. It's like a dark brown. So, and a 2.20 hook, which is my favorite gnome making hook. So hopefully I will have by next week some more of his body done. Like enough, like I will hopefully have his body done. Like probably not the beard, but enough like where I can sew on the nose so I can see how big to make the hat. So he's living in this No Catchy Name bag. I got this like last year or the year before. I can't remember. It was when she first started making like the tote bags. And I love it. It's very Halloween-y. Thought very appropriate for a Harry Potter gnome. So that's all that I'm working on. I'm not even drinking any tea tonight, guys. I've not felt in the mood to drink tea today. I made me a cup of hot tea this morning. I drank half a cup. And I made me some iced tea in the afternoon. And it was so good too. I don't know. I just wasn't feeling, I'm just not thirsty, I guess. Didn't even drink all of it. Ran off and left it sitting. I was going to bring it on my way home from work. But I ran off and left it sitting on my desk. So that's it. What have you guys been working on this week? Anything fun? I just noticed that I had my Easter bunny that Michelle at Pixie Marie Creates gave to me. Still up, but he lives on my bookshelf over there year round, so it's cool that he's still hanging out with Pickles back there. Yeah. So I have been reading a new book. I don't know if any of you guys watch Kenyatta at Kenyatta Creates. I'm going to put her down below. So if you're not watching her, you should. She's totally awesome. I love hanging out with Kenyatta. But Kenyatta is also a reader. And she belongs to the Book of the Month Club. So she does videos where she unboxes her Book of the Month. And she tells you about the books she got. And she tells you what she's reading right now and stuff. And I myself, I like to read, but it's been a long time since I've read like an actual book. I normally listen as I'm crocheting to books on my Libby app, which is real fast. I'm sorry. Libby it's like an app that you can get. It's free. You don't pay for anything. So if somebody asks you to pay for it, you're at the wrong place. But it connects with your library card, and then you can borrow books. You can borrow digital like ebooks and read them, or you can borrow books audio books that you can listen to. And the cool thing about Libby is you don't have to return the books. She will come and get them for you, and just bloop, they disappear from your shelf. So you never have to run to the library, and there are never any late fees with Libby. But I've been listening to books here lately, and I was like, I want to actually read a book. So I set out to find me a book, and I found one, but I'm reading it on my Nook, so it's not an actual book, but I'm still reading the words, so I've been enjoying that. So that's all I've been up to. I guess if you guys have hung out with me this long, I've just been chatting about nothing. So thank you. I want to thank everybody for all of their support. all your all support that you give me every week. I really appreciate it. Every week, every day, every month. It means a lot. It means a lot that you want to spend your time hanging out with me, because I know, you know, our time is precious and valuable. So that you choose to spend a little time with me, it really does mean a lot to me. So if you want to, leave me a comment down below and just let me know what you've been up to, like how your week's been going. You got any big plans for the weekend? I know it's just Tuesday, but you know, like that song, everybody's working for the weekend. Yeah. So I'm going on a little trip to Kentucky this weekend, so that's going to be fun. So just let me know what you guys are doing down below in the comments. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.